Gary Jimenez, and
Yo, this is Justin.
the Gustin, Merrill.
Beat by Bo Dustin.
Yeah, and our
Lustin.
DJ
No,
DJ
not.
host.
Yeah. What?
DJ host. We don't have DJ host.
No, we don't. That was a lie.
But this is our official first podcast, I guess.
In a way,
Kind
we'll
of.
go with that.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Our official first podcast, and we're just gonna probably just rattle some things off.
Yeah, just like what's going on with our minds and things like that.
Like the slow deterioration of our minds.
Mm-hmm.
But so I think we can start off talking about current events.
Yeah, current events. Good times.
So
bad times.
Good times, mostly bad times.
Yeah.
Bad times happening in current events. So for those of you who were American this Sunday and literally had any ounce of social media awareness, there was a game that went on, a football game between, I don't really know, two relatively unknown teams.
Yeah.
They've been basement dwellers for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Distant locations too, pretty
yeah.
far away from each other. Both in the northern
at least 50
region.
miles away from each other.
At least.
But yeah, the Seattle Sounders and the Boston Patriots, something like that.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I don't know, something like that.
I remember.
They had a game. It's not important.
Yeah.
But
it was a close one that I heard.
The ensuing controversy after the game is important. I guess they deflated the balls at the super game.
Yeah, that was funny. That was all over the Facebooks.
Yeah, and basically what happened was because they deflated the balls, the Seahawks coach decided to pass on throwing the balls on the last play of the game.
Wait, pass on throwing the balls or
pass on
pass the ball?
I think it was pass the ball.
Okay.
Last play of the game.
Because if you pass on throwing the ball, then you're running.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, it clearly makes sense. You're not throwing the ball, you're passing.
Well, anyway, but because the balls are so flat,
yeah.
The coach decided not to use their
beast.
Their beast guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
So basically, the balls are flat, and they didn't want to give the ball to the beast guy because the beast guy would deflate the balls more. That sound can only mean one thing. And that is the part of the show when we do
Random Dancing! Oh, you see that? It's a good new move. Yeah. This is my new move. Call this one the Watergate. Like that one? How about you, Gary? What you got? Nice! That's a pretty sweet move. I dig that. What do you call that one? Awesome. Oh, that's so cool. Alright,
enough dancing now.
Enough dancing.
We've had our fun.
Yeah.
Alright, so
back to the topics at hand.
I was thinking about actually mentioning some more current events, and that is that a certain child star of ours is turning 18.
18.
The big 1-8, and we just wanted to send a little shout out to her.
Yeah.
Chloe Grace Moretz.
She is a doll.
From the famous movies Kick-Ass 2, and
If I Stay.
The one song that breaks everyone's hearts.
Yeah. That was brutal. That was a brutal movie, actually.
Say something, I'm giving up on you. It's essentially a movie about a girl falls in love with a guy, and then she dies. So it's a really good, kind of feel-good kind of movie.
Kind of dies. She dies, but then she's not dead.
Oh, way to give away the movie.
No, and she debates on life. But no spoilers there.
There was a big spoiler.
That I would disagree. That's in the
trailer.
If
you watch the movie,
if you watch the trailer for
the movie ruined.
You'll gain more information than what I just stated. Truth. I lay down the truth hammer on that, like a judge. Truth.
Like All right, so basically, the thing about today is a very interesting day because we both had midterms this week.
Yes, we did.
So we're both a little tired, and this is technically our second podcast actually.
Yeah,
because
we lied to you.
The first, yeah, we definitely lied to you. We do that to our viewers. I would say occasionally, but it's more than occasionally.
See, that was a lie itself.
Yeah, I mean, basically.
Or was I lying about that?
Basically, we have no respect for our viewers, and they understand that they did nothing to get us where we are.
Truth. you know when they go up and all the people, whenever they win awards, always like, and this is to my fans, like, I'd never be here without you. We don't have that.
Yeah, we actually.
We're here on our own.
We hate our fans. Like, if we were to accept an award for our podcast, we'd be like, hey, this one's not to our fans. You guys are probably the worst people in the world.
Yeah, you did nothing for this.
Die. And then I'd walk off the stage. And, I mean, I think the thing about that really resonates to our fans is that, it's just kind of like one of those things where it's like, wow, they do not care.
Yeah.
Those guys do not care. Well, actually, I wanted to show the viewers something. I got a henna tattoo, and
it's actually pretty cool.
I'm gonna put my hand up to the microphone. Do you see it? You see that?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Right now, my hand is up to the microphone. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it has flowers.
It does.
And lines.
And a name, right?
In the shape of flowers. Oh, yeah, and lines in the shape of the name Zia. Mm-hmm. Shout out to the Brown Town.
Zia.
Brown Town equals Pound Town.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so that there's that. But, yeah, I think, what do you think about Cal Poly, Justin? Now, let's go into the brass tacks of why we're really here. Not because of our fans, because Cal Poly brought us together in this nice conglomerate of people in like somewhat of a interesting fashion, I guess you could say.
The shelter of San Luis Obispo.
The shelter of San Luis Obispo. Like a
Cal
giant glass dome.
You could say we are under the dome.
We are within the domicile
of Cal Poly / San Luis Obispo, California.
And by dome, I mean that whenever I wake up, I do look into the sky, and usually I look around and it's like a giant sphere is over us. So that's why I say we're in a dome. And
some people call it the ozone, but I mean I've never really heard of that before.
I mean I don't.
It's just what some people call it.
I have heard of that.
Yeah.
People try to. The thing is the very hot politics kind of thing.
Hot politics?
Yeah, is that they say that the ozone is burning up. And
so essentially the dome is dissipating.
Yes. So eventually SLO won't be in a dome anymore. It'll be an outdoor stadium.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically they're gonna have to play in the elements, and that's not
kind of like most football stadiums or outdoor stadiums.
Yeah, it's like most football stadiums. They're moving into an outdoor stadium, and global warming is kind of increasing that procedure. And when we get the outdoor stadium, we're gonna have a lot more cold games, essentially. So
but why? Why cold games? You said warming.
Well, yeah.
So shouldn't it get warmer?
You'd think, right? I mean, I think
that makes sense to me.
That's the biggest argument against global warming is that things get colder when the Earth warms up. Because basically, what happens if I took a physics class in 3rd grade, and basically when I was
wait, that's impressive.
Yeah, I did take a physics class in 3rd grade.
Okay,
that's one of the few truths.
Okay. I'm just saying that's impressive.
I took a physics class in 3rd grade, and in 3rd grade I learned that the cells are made from mitochondria, which are the powerhouse of the cell. And that's the extent of that physics class. But now let's go back to global warming.
Okay.
And so basically what happens is the Earth heats up, and that makes everyone really hot, and therefore people make more ice.
Air conditioning.
conditioning units.
Okay.
And from that we get.
So the world
getting
is
colder.
getting hotter.
Yes.
And we are technically getting hotter.
Yes.
But because of the human fingerprint thing,
yeah,
we decide to create cold dispensers such as like ACs and like ice and fridges
and 7-Eleven Slurpees.
7-Eleven Slurpees.
Yeah, like those.
Okay.
Those all contribute to global warming, and the thing. Well, then that's gonna cause Slow to move to an outdoor stadium. Basically, it's gonna make everything really cold. And I mean, I don't know. I'm okay with that. I mean, I like be okay with having a snow day.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, we almost had one over the winter break. Right?
Oh yeah, see, like
Kind
it snowed in snowed in San Diego.
It snowed in San Diego.
I think.
Yeah.
Temecula's like
It's like snowed in San Diego.
Temecula's like right above San Diego. That's where it technically snowed. And Temecula, I guess you could say, is like the ugly sister you never wanted to San Diego. Like, no one wants to be there. It's terrible.
Yeah. But I mean,
But it snows.
Yeah,
so
it snowed. It snowed.
It's the snowiest place in
San Diego. As you can see, I'm doing the parentheses around San Diego.
You know what I really hated about that, though?
What?
Is that everybody and their mom had a snow day. Everybody went to go see the snow.
I didn't.
Take the Instagram
I
selfies, post it on Facebook, and say, we had snow.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so cool. Be jealous of me in my snow. No. That's...
All I'm saying is people on the East Coast, you don't see them doing that.
Yeah, they don't.
Because all they have is snow.
Yeah.
They go to places and take pictures of the sun.
Yeah. I mean, they like drive to their Temecula's in the East Coast and take pictures of the sun.
Yeah. Basically. That's
Like,
what happens.
we're having a sun day. Like, they like get sunned in sometimes. Because it's so blinding from the snow that they like literally go
Like,
blind.
we had a snow day. They have
a Sunday.
a Sunday. Like, most of the time once a week, right?
Yeah, usually, well, the thing is that the way the sun kind of works is that it comes out on like, for California, it's always out.
Yeah. Like,
Because
every day is a
the
Sunday.
way the sun rotates around the earth, it makes it so that the sun is always out on California.
Except at nighttime, of course.
Well, yeah, because that's when it's on the other side of the earth.
Yeah.
So basically when it rotates...
But during the daytime, when the sun is up.
Yeah, during the daytime, the sun is going around the earth. Like, in like a very... And you can't see my hands right now, but you know how Uranus is shaped? And that's not a sexual innuendo?
A very circular...
It's very circular. Like, goes up like, kind of like in a...
Like 2D circular.
Yeah.
Not like 3D circular.
It goes in a circle.
Yes.
Basically. That's what I'm trying to say.
Around.
And because of that, the East Coast does not get sun. So, like, it's like the way the sun is
well, they don't always get sun.
Well, yeah, only on Sundays.
Yeah.
Only on Sundays. And basically, that's why most NFL games, when you see them, they're sun.
They're played on Sunday.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
They I mean, come on. Who would want to play this
Because
game in the
everybody
snow?
gets a break.
And that's why Thursday night football, it's dark.
Everyone gets a break for a Sunday.
Yeah.
To watch the football game.
Yeah.
That sounds.
And that's why it's dark on Thursday night football.
Mm.
Because it's not Sunday.
It's Thursday.
Yeah, which is just a regular day. Where there's no sun. But, I mean, unless you're in San Diego, then there's sometimes sun. Unless it's, like, on the Japan side of the world. I think there's only, like... Well, I'm not, like, no history buff, but I believe there's Japan and China.
On the other side of the world.
On the other side of the world. It's, China, Lower China, which is, like, where we fought the Vietnam War. And then Upper China, which is like Russia.
Korea War?
The Korea War and Russia.
And the USSR.
Yeah. So the Soviets, basically.
They're red.
Yeah, but the Soviets don't get sun either because the way they're positioned is the same way as East Coast, so that they never get sun, only on Sundays.
Yeah. Yeah, I did hear that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and basically and then the North Pole, I don't really know where that is, but it's there.
It's the North.
Yeah, it's
the North Pole.
But
it's where Santa's at.
Yeah, exactly.
Santa doesn't need no sun.
I mean, I feel like if Santa was on the North Pole, it'd be in a really sweet spot to be on. You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't you want a house on the North Pole?
Yeah.
Because, like, everywhere is, like...
Candy.
Yeah.
And snow.
Have you ever seen Elf?
Yes.
It's like that.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and,
I can see the correlation there.
Yeah, and basically, in Elf, he walks from the North Pole to New York. And, it's really cool, because there's the candy cane forest.
Yeah.
Like, that is what I've always wanted to go to. Basically.
Have you ever seen, Tim Allen's Santa Claus?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like that, too.
See, they're in a dome.
See, that's what I'm
saying.
They're
in the dome.
They're in the dome.
See, that's the Earth Dome.
Yeah. Well, they have their dome.
Well, they have
a North Pole Dome. And right now, we're currently, bringing this full circle, in the southern, like,
dome.
We're in the California
Dome.
Of not only California Dome, we're in the California Dome, but we're also in the San Luis Obispo Dome. So we're in a dome within a dome.
And if we were to go to Metro, they'd have the Metro Dome.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. There's lots of domes.
And then, like, if you were to go to King's Landing from Game of Thrones, you'd be in a King Dome.
Yes. Kingdom.
Kingdom.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
See?
And then if you were to go to Krypton, you'd be in a Superdome.
I could see that. I can see the translation.
Yeah, and then if you were to go to another place,
you'd
be in a
Place Dome.
Place Dome.
That's cool.
Place Dome. See, I think that's why I really like history. It really brings the Earth full circle.
Yeah. It, like, if you had to have one thing that made the circularness of the Earth round, I would say that was history. History makes the world round.
It does.
Not go round, but
round. Like physics.
Yes.
I learned that in 3rd grade.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Like, I went to a school for the gifted, so it was kind of like one of those things where, like, you learned at an advanced level. Like, I was learning how to do, like, fractions by the time I was in elementary school.
Dang. See, I applied.
Cool.
I applied to go to that school, and I even, like, had a little interview with this one. What's his name? I don't remember the guy's name, but he was like an old bald guy in a wheelchair, and he was like, "This is the school for gifted," and I was like, "Oh, thank you." I just remember calling him professor. It was some letter.
Well, so the thing is, we lived in the same city. So, I mean, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because he was, like, the main guy in charge.
Yeah, I just... It was so long ago. I don't remember. But, yeah. That's how life is in Calabasas.
Yeah. We're
fellow Calabastians.
Calabastians.
I just didn't make that up. That's, like, an actual thing.
Calabastians.
Yeah.
The few and the proud.
The bold.
Yeah. I mean, we're good. Not to toot my own horn, but...
Toot, toot.
There we go. There we go.
I tooted it for you, so there you go. See, he toots mine, I toot his.
Yeah, we always toot each other's horns.
Yeah, we do. It works out.
Yeah, usually he has to wine and dine me first.
Oh, but this was a special occasion.
Yeah. I just let him toot my horn. I mean, you guys can't see it because it's off camera. Not that there's
yeah.
But like, you if you were here, you would enjoy the experience.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really beautiful thing when we toot each other's horns.
Toot.
Just toot toot, and I go like a train and like.
See, I just did it right there.
Yeah, he did it to me.
I wooted his toot.
Yeah.
No, I tooted his woot.
Toot woot.
Yeah.
Tooda woodo.
Wooda tudo.
Alright, so, how were your midterms this week?
They sucked.
Were they?
Yeah. So, they were back to back. Wasn't too fun.
Oh, mine were too. Mine was not as back to back as yours, but
mine were like
if yours were back to back, like dual style, mine were kind of like giving each other some space to kind of like roam around.
Mine was like I took it, I walked to the next building, and took it.
speaking of
Taking things?
I hate it when girls say literally.
Literally?
Yeah.
Really?
It has nothing to do with taking things, but I hate
It doesn't.
That. I hate that.
I mean, it might if they literally took something.
They literally took something from me.
What did they take?
They took my dignity, which is not literally taking something from me. Or is it?
I don't know.
Literally take something that's inanimate?
I think so.
Or that's not like actually there? Can you literally take my pride?
I don't know. Like, I could literally take your life. Right? Right?
Yeah, you could take my life. With a knife.
In strife.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
But I do hate that, though, when girls say, like, literally. Because, I mean, you know, you don't literally do things. You didn't literally get raped by that test.
You didn't literally walk to class.
You didn't literally do something literally.
You didn't literally just eat breakfast.
Yeah, you didn't, like, literally wake up this morning feeling really tired and then you took a shower and then combed your hair.
Yeah.
You didn't literally do that.
You didn't literally do that.
That's the thing. It's like people just don't know how to use the word literally. They need to like learn to interchange that. Like I figuratively, like can you imagine how much better that'd feel saying I figuratively got wrecked by that test?
Like could you imagine saying that? Like I figuratively just woke up and took a shower.
Yeah, like or I figuratively just had to walk from my dorm to class.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Yeah, I agree. Like it's like oh my gosh, learn English.
So we're putting that to you. All our glorious listeners.
Yeah, all our viewers. We want you to use figuratively instead of literally this week.
Yeah, make it a thing.
Use it the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Use figuratively the right way.
Speak English correctly.
Like we are figuratively on like doing a podcast right now.
Yeah.
Like that's literally
figuratively sitting on a couch, talking to a computer.
Figuratively.
Yeah.
See, this sounds better.
I feel like a better person because of it.
I think you are a better person because of it.
Thank you.
Toot toot.
Oh, shucks.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Look at that. Speaking of looking at things.
Yes.
Look at the time.
8:49.
I don't know. I just look at the it.
Oh, I mean, you wanted to know what the time was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that.
Like look at the time. Kind of like, whatever.
I mean, we are figuratively looking at time because time is a manifestation of mankind and doesn't really actually exist.
This is what I've learned from the great physics of third grade.
Okay, you learned physics in third grade?
No,
you didn't go to the gifted school.
No, I did. I was saying that as like Gary's third grade experience.
Physics?
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand. Why do people even take physics in college? Like well, I guess that's just me.
I think it's just you.
Okay.
But anyways, I don't remember what I was saying. There was something about time, probably relativity, but whatever. You don't need to know about that.
Well, I mean, I probably learned it.
Yeah.
Grade, I just forgot it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, honestly, I don't understand why engineers always complain about physics and math.
I don't think it was that bad.
I did it in third grade. Why can't you do it?
Yeah.
I mean, like, seriously, I was learning fractions by elementary school.
It's intense.
Multiplication.
It's intense.
Like, my, school was accelerated, and you got people like, oh, I can't do the derivative of a function within a radical sign. Like, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Like, oh, I had to take up to linear analysis. What? Oh, no. Like, oh, my gosh. Like, nope. You didn't see me, but I'm doing the shoot the shoot sign. Like, give me a break. Like,
yeah.
I learned physics in third grade.
This is figuratively killing me.
Yeah, this is yes.
Thank you.
Okay, there we go. I was like, yeah, but it's like seriously, like physics. It's the third grade, SpongeBob. It's like, oh my gosh, like people are always like, oh, I have to take organic chemistry. I have to take physics. Like, well, then maybe you should have gone to third grade.
It's true.
Like, I don't know. That's just my opinion on that.
I back your
Most
opinion.
people skip 3rd grade. Did you know that?
I didn't.
Yeah, I think that's where it sets like true Cal Poly students above the rest is whether or not you skip 3rd grade.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
That's
but
very interesting.
I mean, I don't know. I think if I were to go back and redo that experience, 3rd grade, I mean, I think I'd probably try to learn how to divide quicker because that really helps in. See, a lot of people don't know, but business and econ are really tough majors.
Yeah.
Like,
I would agree.
you have to know how to divide things.
Like not just know,
Yeah.
but like know.
Like, multiplication, pivotal.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Most things you need to know in life are learned in 3rd grade.
It's true.
Life, love, happiness, meaning of life, happiness,
Liberty,
pursuit of happiness,
justice for all.
We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice and ensure domestic tranquility,
Provide for the common defense.
promote the general welfare,
A hand.
promote the
Secure the blessings of liberty.
to ourselves and our prosperity,
Do ordain and establish.
this Constitution,
For
the United States
of
America.
boom.
That's 3rd grade.
Yeah. Caw.
Yeah, and that.
It's the
I'm-
eagle. That's the noise of the great bald eagle. Caw.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I think people just don't understand how hard it is to do what those in the College of Business do.
Yeah.
Orfela's probably if Cal Poly was a crown, the other colleges would be like the little tiny prongs. Like, we're looking at a classic pointy crown.
If we
Not
look at
King Arthur crown. King Arthur crown is just like all like squarey.
No, yeah, we're talking about like a pointy crown.
Yes.
I think. Go ahead. I was going to say that the other colleges help with the support, and you have like engineering. Engineering's big, and it's probably like the big point, but business and econ are like the great big jewel
in the middle.
Of that point.
Like the jewel has a point.
It's
so
like
you can headbutt people.
Yeah. It's like, okay, like these other colleges are important, and they are important. Every part of the crown
It's part
is
of a
important.
crown.
It's important.
It's part of a crown.
It's pivotal.
But not every college can be the jewel.
But not every college can be the jewel
Yeah.
that sets the crown apart.
Yes, from other crowns.
That's all I gotta say.
And then you got like crowns like the Berkeley crowns made of crap and poop.
Yeah.
Poop jewels.
Literally poop.
Literally.
Yeah. That's the one occasion.
Literally.
It is okay.
Literally. Berkeley crowns are literally made of poop.
Literally.
I mean, if you go to Berkeley, you might as well like be poop.
I'm pretty sure you are.
Yeah, I think. Well, I mean, you were poop before. Now you're super advanced poop. You're advanced poop.
You're kind of like Bono from South Park.
Yeah, you're like Bono.
Who's like,
if you go to Berkeley, you are Bono. I hope I hope that those Berkeleyans are proud of that.
yeah, they probably are.
Yeah, knowing them, they probably listen to U2 and like know Coldplay
Like the lyrics.
songs. Yeah, they like the lyrics. Gosh,
To those songs.
they probably can memorize the lyrics to those songs.
Probably.
Like, they probably have a street where the street has no name.
I can see
in
that.
Berkeley.
I can see that.
It's just
They're like, hey, where are you? And you're like, oh, I'm just on street.
I'm where the street has no name.
Yeah, that's a good one too. No name street.
No name street.
Like blank street. Like you would literally say blank. See, literally. That was bad.
That figuratively
I
say
know.
blank.
Oh,
See, this is a
it's an issue.
message to all our viewers. Don't do what Justin just did, or you will die. Figuratively, you will die. Because I will figuratively come to your house with a knife
and figuratively
kill you.
Just like Gary's gonna do to me tonight.
Except instead of a knife. Oh, would you look at that? We're getting around 30 minutes.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, it's been fun.
It's been good.
It's been.
I mean, I think that the nice thing about this podcast is that because we went through a trial and error the first time, we can just relax a little bit more and talk more like. Because last time we were trying to be all sophisticated.
Yeah.
Talk about like thermonuclear physics and like current events like ISIS bombing the World Trade Center and like Barack Obama like beating up Hillary Clinton like the Senate. But like we were just like, no, we're not going to talk about that stuff. We're going to talk about other things.
Things that you want to hear.
That you want to hear.
Because we don't care about you.
Yeah, because we don't care.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
We are like Honey Badger. We could care less about the fans.
True that.
Fans suck.
Yeah.
Actually, they blow.
Oh,
there we go. Okay.
All right. Well, this is Justin. What up?
And your host Gary.
Yeah.
Like how I took.
Yeah, I do like that. That was a good time. All right. Well, we're signing off. So maybe we'll see ya next time.
Oh, you didn't see that, but he made a C with his hands.
I did. See ya next time.
All right. Bye, guys.